let's take a look at the dollar Swiss for the upcoming August 27th session. And we're looking at the daily chart here. And as we said yesterday, we might regret standing on the sidelines with this one because we're waiting for a big move. Well, we don't regret that because we did get that big daily move yesterday, and so we're going to be looking for how to apply what happened and make the best use of it. So as far as the daily chart goes, you can see the MACD again still neutral because of, again, all this consolidation we've been looking at for months. And as we get down to the 4-hour chart, you can see the MACD is just getting barely bullish here, still fairly neutral right on the waterline, but we've had that big daily breakout. If you remember, we were looking at all of this consolidation and the consolidation just before it. And in a 4-hour period, we basically just kind of crushed through all of that. That is a really, really good sign. That's the biggest move we've really seen in a little while. And we're going to want to see some continuation, much like you saw this downward move here. We wanted some continued downward move after it, and we got that. So if we go down to the 1 hour, let's go ahead and see what we might get. Now, if we're taking a look at this on a 1-hour basis, you can see the MACD is saying, hey, we've moved from a neutral to a positive trend. And what we're going to watch for, we're going to throw some fibs on here, is we're going to take really from the move where this initiated, because the move initiated here, and then a slight pullback, and then moved up. So we're going to look for price to pause and maybe pull back and drop during the Asian session down here, maybe 20 pips or so, down to this 382 level, because we also have our 1-hour 200 exponential moving average. So what we're going to look for is price during the Asian market to hopefully maybe drop down here, and then we're going to look for a trend line break maybe in later Asia to go ahead and get into maybe a continuation of this rally that we saw yesterday. So that's what we're going to keep our eye on. Remember, it's a bullish move. We're not sure if it's going to pull back to this 382 or this 200 EMA. You can also see that just below that at the 50% retracement of that move, we have a 40 exponential moving average as well as previous previous resistance, and we're going to be looking for it to possibly test it as support. So we're going to be looking for two things in the upcoming session. We're going to look for Asia maybe to pull back into this move, either to the 382 level or the 50. We're going to look for it to pause down in this area. And then we're going to find and draw a nice trend line and look for a close above that on the 30-minute chart and look for that move to continue up. Now, one thing we want to make sure that we're doing is we're getting into a move early. Because a lot of times we'll hit a previous high like we have here and price will bounce back. We're going to want to take some money off the table in this area and then leave some on again to see if it's going to run. Other than that, not too much for the dollar Swiss. We hope that you enjoyed this presentation, and that'll be a wrap for the dollar Swiss today for the upcoming August 27th session.